Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. So today we'll be solving quadratic equation using the quadratic formula. So generally quadratic equation comes in this form: as squared plus bs plus c is equal to 0. The coefficient of s squared is a, and the coefficient of bs of x is b, and c is the constant in every quadratic equation. And the formula, the quadratic formula, is given as s is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. In this first example, the equation s squared minus 8s plus 15 equals to 0, we're asked to find x. In this equation, a is 1, the coefficient of s squared is 1, and b is minus 8, which is the coefficient of x, and 15 is the constant. So using this quadratic formula, we can apply this formula to this equation and solve for x. So s is equal to b in this equation is minus 8, so s will be minus 8, because the formula carries minus b and b is minus 8, so minus 8 plus or minus the square root of minus 8 squared minus 4, a is 1 times 1 and c is 15 all over 2 times 1. So s will be minus 1 times minus 8 was 8 plus or minus the square root of minus 8 squared is 64 minus minus 4 times 1 is minus 4, and minus 4 times 15 is minus 60, so minus 60 all over 2a, which is 2 times 1, that is 2. So s will be 8 plus or minus 64 minus 60 is 4, the square root of 4 divided by 2. So this can be broken down into, s will be 8 plus the square root of 4 over 2, or 8 minus the square root of 4 over 2 and the square root of 4 is 2, so x is equal to 8 plus 2 over 2, or 8 minus 2 over 2. 8 plus 2 is 10, 10 divided by 2 is 5, so s is equal to 5, or 8 minus 2 is 6, and 6 divided by 2 is 3, or s is equal to 3. So this solves this equation. So generally, after solving for x, you can go back to the equation to check if your answer is correct. So you just put the value you've gotten for x and replace that value in that equation. So we can check with x is equal to 3. So s is equal to 3, so x squared minus 8s plus 15 is equal to 0. So this will be, s is 3, 3 times 3 is 9, minus 8 times 3 is 24 plus 15, so 9 minus 24 plus 15, 9 minus 24 is minus 15, minus 15 plus 15 is equal to 0. So this shows that the value of x is correct. And we can also check the second value, which is 5, and that will give us 5 squared is 25 minus 8 times 5 is 40 plus 15 is equal to 0. 25 minus 40 is minus 15, and minus 15 plus 15 is equal to 0. So this shows that the values we got for x in this using the quadratic formula for this equation is correct. So we'll solve another example of the quadratic equation using the quadratic formula. So this equation is 4s squared minus 16s plus 15 is equal to 0. In this equation, a is 4, b is minus 16, and c is 15. Remember the quadratic formula we mentioned earlier, which is s is equal to minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac all over 2a. So a is equal to 4, b is equal to minus 16, and c is equal to 15. So we replace these values into the quadratic formula. So s will be, b is minus 16, so minus 16 plus or minus the square root of b squared, which is minus 16 squared, minus 4ac, a is 4, and c is 15, all over 2a. So s will be minus 16 is 16, plus or minus the square root of minus 16 squared is 256, minus 4 times 4 is 16, and 16 times 15 is 240. Yes, all over 2 times 4 is 8. So s will be 16 plus or minus 256 minus 240 is 16. The square root of 16 all over 8. Square root of 16 is 4, so s will be 16 plus or minus 4 over 8. So this can be further broken down into s is equal to 16 plus 4 over 8, or s is equal to 16 minus 4 over 8. So s will be 16 plus 4, 20, divided by 8, or s is 16 minus 4 is 12, divided by 8. 4 here 2, 4 here 5, 4 here 2, 4 here 3. So s is equal to 5 over 2, or 3 over 2. This can be simplified as s is equal to 2.5, or s is equal to 1.5. Thank you so much for watching, and if you like my video, please don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, and share this video.